Vladimir Putin has lost more than 1,200 troops in just 24 hours, marking Russia's deadliest day in its meatgrinder war with Ukraine. The surge in casualties comes after Western nations, including the US, gave Ukraine the green light to strike Russia with their weapons. Ukrainian General Staff claimed on Monday that the Russian military suffered 1,270 casualties in the past 24 hours. Kyiv also destroyed 14 Russian tanks, 22 armoured personnel carriers, and 47 artillery pieces, they said. The UK's Ministry of Defence confirmed Russia lost about 1,200 troops per day in May and said the total number of troops lost since the start of the bloody war had likely surpassed 500,000. Ukraine's Defence Ministry shared a tally of Russian combat losses to X, which claimed more than 511,000 people had been eliminated throughout the war. If Ukraine's figures are correct, the past 24 hours have been the deadliest for Russia since Putin invaded Ukraine in February 2022. Kyiv has reported Russian casualty figures of more than 1,000 per day since Moscow launched a new offensive in Kharkiv on May 10. Russian forces are thought to have captured 13 settlements and 116 square miles of land in the area. Ukraine claims to have stabilized the new front lines, although the fighting has drawn its resources away from other areas and is said to have led to small Russian advances along the rest of the front line. The Russian Defense Ministry said on Sunday that it had captured a village and 3 other settlements in the Donetsk region after it claimed on Friday to have made advances in all tactical directions. Last week, as Russia continued its attack on Kharkiv and looked to seize more Ukrainian territory, US President Joe Biden gave Ukraine permission to use US-made weapons to strike inside Russia. One source said the move would allow Ukraine to hit back at Russian forces hitting them or preparing to hit them, while another said it granted Ukraine the flexibility to defend itself. American-made missiles were subsequently used in strikes on Russian troops in Belgorod, Russia, Russian sources claimed yesterday. Putin has threatened all-out war if Ukraine uses Western weapons to hit Russia, even singling out Britain and warning that countries with small territory and dense populations should be careful. Russia is known to use Iranian, North Korean, and Chinese weapons to attack Ukraine.
Over the past few weeks, Ukraine came to us and asked for the authorization to use weapons that we're providing to defend against this aggression, including against Russian forces that are massing on the Russian side of the border and then attacking into Ukraine. That went right to the president, and as you've heard, he's approved the use of our weapons for that purpose. Going forward, we'll continue to do what we've been doing, which is, as necessary, adapt and adjust. And that, as I said, has been a hallmark of our engagement. It will continue to be.
декілька етапів. Тобто перша частина це у нас теоретична частина, друга це польоти на симуляторі, на комп'ютері. І коли вже пілот буде готовий, коли викладач бачить, що пілот готовий, ми можемо переходити на навчання на справжньому дроні на поле. Ось дрон, до речі, позаду вас. Окуляри, пульт, дрон. Виходимо в поле з учнем і він починає вже відпрацьовувати навички саме на справжньому дроні. Максимум майже 100% особового складу для того, щоб наш кордон був максимально захищений від будь-яких посягань на територіальну цілісність України.